Hi, I'm Melanie Florence from Miss Melly Flows Vibe Life. This is my YouTube channel. This is the weekly buzz for the water element. So this is for our water element people, being our Pisces, our Cancer, our Scorpio, or this is for people who associate with, they have a lot in their charts, or it's for our emotional connections. So this is a reading for your emotional connections if you're reading it for that being. So, weekly buzz. We are in the middle of Virgo. So that is our Empress, that is the Virgin, but the Empress, the mother of all, of what she surveys, you know, that really fertile energy. We're also in the middle of the Hermit, which is the Virgo card. So that is also giving us the energy of, you know, seeing in, reading books, reflecting on ourselves, looking at ourselves. So, more writers are born in Virgo than any other sign. So if you're feeling like you want to sit down and do some writings, you're journaling, this might be a great time to do it. It's also a very fertile time to get you jiggy with it, so if you're ready to get out and get the energy. So it's taking a turn in Sydney to show us it's the last week of winter still, that we haven't really hit spring the last few weeks. And so alright, before I start shuffling those, so I'm going to draw a few different cards from a few different decks because I've collected over the last 8 months a lot. So I'm going to give you a card from the Heart and Soul deck, which I really love. It's this great heart deck, nice shape, interesting to shuffle. So a bit of Heart and Soul for the water element for our September. This is a weekly buzz. It's a weekly buzz. Alright, mid-September weekly buzz. There it is. There's the card. Here we are. From your soul's perspective, this life is just a page in a never-ending story where you and those around you have a specific role to play. Yet remember, this role is not the real you, for you are much more than your personality and your current circumstances. Your true immortal self cannot be defined. So, it's nice. Alright, your heart, your soul's perspective. We are never ending. Alright, that's our heart and soul card for this week for the water element. These are hard to get back into their little pile. Let's do that. Let's keep it round. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to draw us an element card from the Earth Magic card because I really like the elements. Obviously, this is why I'm drawn to this and this is why I do the readings in elements. Let's do that again. Let's concentrate on the water elements. Earth element card, Earth Magic card. Stone people, vigilance. This is about being strong. Look at that. So our stone people, so embracing that really Mother Earth sort of view and being that strong, like, heart of everything, your foundation of you. What's the foundation of your traditions inside of you? This is vigilance, taking vigilant of you and protecting yourself. It's a protection card, taking vigilant in stock of what you've got going on. Like, and vigilant, I guess, is a bit of endurance and hanging in. You know, you take a vigil for a lot of different reasons, I guess. Alright, so next I have got the Earth Crystal. These are Crystal Angel cards from Doreen Virtue. So, oop, there we are. Oop, there it is. Alright, so we have Rose Quartz, Love Life, new or renewed romantic love is here for you. So for our heart, so this is our water element. So our heart card and our heart chakra, you can see that. So this is good emotions, we've got good connections. You're more than just a sum total of just your physical circumstances. Okay, and one more, I'm going to do one from the, it is the hidden, what do we call it? It's on my face. Where's the lid? There. It is the Hidden Worlds, the Oracle of the Hidden Worlds. It's a Lucy Cavendish deck. So when I was collecting for the mid-month fairy readings, fae readings, I collected a whole heap of Lucy Cavendish because she's got a whole heap of different styles, but a lot of fae and old world, ancient world, old kingdom. So what have we got for the water element for the weekly buzz? Let's go. What have we got? Weekly buzz. Here we are. Water element. One card. What have we got from the Hidden Worlds? What's our ancient wisdom for the water element? Every day I'm shuffling. Every day I am. Like, I've got cards on, I'm shuffling onto the hot goss. So if you want the hot tea for your soul, there's a group. Got a group on Facebook. I just formed the group because it seems to get better notices. So if you want better notifications for some daily turning and some daily inspiration, I'm trying to, there we are, the group. So 22, so that's a master number. So we've got doors and doorways and stuff. Inside, magical tools, writing, star crafting. So look, got a bit of a magician, but we're star crafting and we're writing and we're taking toll. There's a bit of insight going inside of that. So, bit of loving insight, star crafting, magical tools coming your way, vigilance to your heart and what's true. Alright, water element. So, with that going, we're going to jump into the reading for the week. What's a weekly buzz? Ooh, so, the first 5 cards are going to be for what got us here. What brought us to this place? So, ooh, jealousy, 3. So this is people talking. This could be a love triangle. This could be us wanting what other people got. This could be just people talking. This usually has got 3 different elements. So we're talking 3 different types of communication. 3 of arrows of the mind. Jealousy. Jealousy is of the mind. So what brought us here? Water element. Water element. Oh, well, not that, not 10. That one though. So, ooh, we've got Fire King. All right, this is a very impassioned, sexy, sort of like driven, sort of sexy energy. This is our most masculine sexual energy in the deck. You can see it. These 2 snakes whining together, mating in their ritual. So, this is a nice, strong, passionate energy. This is driven. This is driven by your own passion, your own spirit. Or a man, fire sign, man, maybe. Usually they're about you. So cards are always trying to reflect to us what we've got. So you can be androgynous. That can be you. You've been passionately driven. Male, female, doesn't make a difference. Alright, oh, we've got one more out, sorry. So we've got skills. That's what's driving us here. So what we know, our skills, our strength, what we turn over, our trade, like we're working with that and what we've got going on. Alright, the next card out, and then I'll turn it down to the table so you can see all the cards, is our Ace of Cups. So this is an emotional new beginning in the waters of life, drinking in the waters of life. So, emotional new beginning on the cards. Ooh, we have been through a lot this year to come to here. Alright, so, oh, not you guys, one, do it again, do it again. Alright, water element. Water element. I've already got that. What am I doing? World tree. We've had a lot of things moving on. We've had a lot of things moving on this year. So the world tree, this is the path to you. The seasons change and so do we. And that's okay. We change every day. We change our clothes every day. We change it accordingly. But you'll see that this path, this labyrinth, this is us. This is our tree. This is our door tree. And our path to us. So we're always leading our path to us, even as the seasons turn. As we go through. Alright, so I'm going to turn it down so you can see the cards on the table. And the next 4 are our healing element. Alright, so okay. Our healing element. What we got going on for the water element. Oh, there we are. Instruction. This is you getting instruction or giving instruction. This is the end of the cycle. The end of the cycle. So this could be taking up a course or starting to teach a course. So you're at the end of the cycle that you're able to teach something, or you're at the beginning of the cycle, the 1 and the 0. So in the 10 of arrows. So healing element for the water elements. This is the 9 of wands. This is respect. So respect is a man with a very big stick. So where we take that stick and where we draw that line with that stick, that circle we put as our boundary around us with that stick, that's respect. When people cross that line, that's when you're going to get hit with that stick. That's respect. You'll learn respect one way or another. So you got to learn not to pick up the stick and hit yourself, because that's also respect. But respecting yourself draws boundaries, and it makes people respect you and say that's where the line and that's where it is, and you don't cross it because somebody has a boundary. So this is really healthy. This is a healthy healing element card. It's a 9 of wands. So it's of our faith. That boundary is our faith, our morals, our integrity, where we draw the line. So our water element, our emotional connections. what do we got? Water element for our weekly buzz. Oops, mid-September weekly buzz. All right, healing element. We have pole star. This is a very Aquarius card. This is about wishes. So your pole star is your guiding light. It's what you aim at. This is what, even everything you get distracted from. If you've got your eye on your pole star, then you're heading in your right direction. So, one more card. One more card. Oh, we've got it. Page of Wands. Page of Wands. This is a very ferrety energy. So this is about ferreting around. We've got the King here. So that's a strength and that's faith that's brought you here. You know what you know and you're passionate about it. This is more. This is looking for the little things that you believe in, finding little passionate messages, finding the little, like, do you like crystal healing? Do you like, there's a big inspiration coming the way. This is an inspiration card, message of inspiration. I love the stone. It's like this big ass ferreting around. Right, so we got 3 cards for our practical application. What are we going to do? How are we going to do it? What are we going to do this week? What are we going to do? What signs this week? Ooh, new foundations. So it's time to put your foundation stone. This is the beginning stone of your house. This is the cornerstone where you mark. This is where I am. This is where I begin. So we've got new foundations, new places to put our money, new investments maybe. So a new path with our material in our material world. Sorting out our material stuff, our water element, getting a new beginning. All right, flicking out. So in our practical application in the world, there's a lot of insecurity. So insecurity can breed a whole heap of things, but it means that there's a whole heap of ideas going on. So you can either have that these people are throwing arrows at you and that's harrowing, and you can see she's harrowed. She's not damaged and she's on top of them, and some of them are just eyes and some of them are ghosts and some of this is not real. Like, people can talk, pictures talk shit and it don't mean nothing. 100 motherfuckers can't tell me nothing. Alright, you gotta get your bees in the trap, bees in the trap. Right, this is really about you, like, you need to work those insecurities. And sometimes this is a good time to write lists. I always think with air element cards, because this is a 7, this is a healing card, believe it or not. Your insecurities come to the top. What is it? What is it that you're actually insecure about? Work through it. Work through that air sign. So there's new foundations. You're going to talk through a lot of your insecurities. So this is into the practical world. New foundations talking about your faith, your healing element. And, alright, so one more. How do we apply this to our practical world? For our water element. Attraction, the 2 of Cups. Look at that. This is our green man and our green woman and their attraction to each other. This eye there, that connection that's connecting the 2 of them together. This is Cups. This is an emotional connection in our emotional card reading. Excellent. In the emotional world. So this is, so express your attraction, express your insecurities in this new foundation. These are the things that we're going to use to apply in the world. It's time to talk about your securities in your foundation. Like these things, and it's because of your attraction, and we can work this all out. We've got a new path, right? So this is the 2 partnership cards for the water element reading for the weekly buzz. And we've got the water sign card. This is a water queen. This is being your emotional self, being attached to yourself, like being attached to that more feminine qualities, and then, you know, and really reaching out with your love. We've got a lot of love on the deck here. Things have changed. We've come from a place of jealousy, like, and we've learned our skills, and we've had an emotional new beginning to ourselves. And there we are, generous. This is all play it forward card. This is like all our cups are full. They're all moving. They're all playing it to each other. You can fill somebody else's cup. They'll fill your cup. Look at all the ingredients moving around there. This is generosity and abundance on a very emotional plane. On the emotional plane. All right, so we have one more card left for the water element reading. Ooh. For the weekly buzz, one more card for the weekly buzz. Ooh, so I've come up with some interesting self-healing cards, because in my readings, this last card is our self-love card. So what do we do with our struggle? What do we do with our struggle? We get it through. We've got to be dedicated of our mind. The next card is dedication after this. This is where you have to go through those things that are plaguing through you, those last bit of harrowing bits in your mind, and work that out. I go back to lists. Lists are really important. So you can come through this. You've got a cloak there. You're guarded from these arrows. Like, you know, you can turn this around. So we can struggle through, and your mind may struggle through in the next week going through everything, but we've got a lot of different things. You've got insight and love coming. There's a vigilance that needs to sit in here. Sounds like there's conversations to be had, my water element people. It sounds like there's conversations to be had that really need to be troubled, and talk through those. Write down your list and your struggles and your things in your mind, your water element people, and they're the things that you might want to work over. So write down lists, correlate your stuff maybe this week. I hope that helps. If you like my videos, please like and subscribe, share with your peeps, and I'll catch you next week for the weekly buzz. Ciao.